Our lives sometimes make us feel helpless and anxious, don't they? We spend so much time waiting in long lines, waiting for calls, waiting for the right moment to do something, and sometimes waiting for life to unfold just as we wish. But have you ever asked yourself if we are overlooking a bigger plan, one that we can't see right now? In a peaceful village, there was a Buddhist monk named Anand. He lived a simple life, always taking time for meditation and helping the villagers. However, one thing that Anand couldn't shake from his mind was a big question. What is God's plan for me? Anand couldn't understand why he felt at peace and content with his life, while everyone around him was racing toward their dreams and goals. He felt that his life held something greater waiting for him, but he couldn't see it. One day, a traveler named Arun came to seek Anand. He looked worried and tired from trying so hard without achieving the expected results. Arun said, "Master, I have worked relentlessly, learned, built a career, and chased success. Yet I still feel an emptiness in my heart. Am I living according to God's plan for me?" Anand smiled and said, "Arun, you have been too hasty. You are trying to force everything into a mold, but life has its own rhythm. You cannot control the plan of life. It will control you." Arun was surprised and asked, "Then how do I know that I am on the right path? How do I know that I am following God's plan?" The story of the stone and the river. Anand stood up and invited Arun to follow him to a nearby river. The water flowed powerfully over the rocks, winding through the gaps and constantly moving. Anand pointed to a large stone in the middle of the river and said, "Do you see that stone? The water has flowed over it for many years, smoothing it. But the stone doesn't try to change, doesn't force the water to flow in another direction. It simply stands still, allowing the water to flow freely around it." Arun sat by the riverbank and pondered Anand's words. He realized that he had been too hasty in trying to control everything in his life, instead of letting it flow naturally. The lesson that Anand wanted Arun to understand is this. In life, we don't need to try to control everything. Sometimes we just need to let things unfold naturally and trust in God's plan. If we live in harmony with the flow of the universe, like the stone standing still in the river, we will find peace. Just like the river, each person's life is a long journey, full of challenges and powerful waves. But if you keep trying to control and make everything go your way, you will feel exhausted and disappointed. On the other hand, when you learn to surrender, to let go and trust in the universe's guidance, you will find tranquility within yourself. So, can you stop and trust in God's plan for you? Let the river of life carry you, just like the stone standing firm in the flow. Another story that might help you understand this lesson is the story of a farmer. He had a very precious horse, but one day the horse ran away. Everyone in the village came to share his sorrow, but he quietly said, "Maybe this is for the best." A few weeks later, the horse returned, bringing with it a wild horse. The villagers were surprised and came to congratulate him, but he still said, "Maybe this is for the worst." Then, when his son tried to ride the wild horse, he fell and broke his leg. Again, the villagers came to comfort him, but the farmer simply said, "Maybe this is for the best." A few weeks later, the army came to the village to draft young men for war, but because the farmer's son had a broken leg, he was exempted from going to war. Once again, the farmer said, "Maybe this is for the best." Through this story, we see that in life, we don't always understand why things happen, but perhaps there is a reason we can't see right now. Each step, each challenge in life is a part of the bigger plan the universe has for us. Life doesn't always unfold the way we want, but that's why we need to learn to let go and allow the natural flow to guide us. Trust in the journey of life, and you will find that everything comes at the right time, at the right moment. Just like the stone in the river, if you don't try to change, you will be shaped and smoothed to become a stronger, more peaceful person. Always remember, Not everything in life is in your hands, but peace can come when you learn to trust the journey itself.